Welcome to News in Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at my audit of the TD Bank in St. Paul. Welcome to News in Alberta. This is Special Ed doing an audit of the TD Bank in St. Paul, Alberta. Yeah, we're back in St. Paul again. Did a few audits in this town. I stop as I drive by the main highway. I take the little detour to St. Paul. I don't know what the service is with this TD Bank, but it only has 2.5 stars. So I've heard some good and bad things. They have these weird little squares in the windows that makes it hard to zoom in there. They have a debit machine outside. A little camera watching you. Hours of operation, 9 to 5. Saturday and Sunday closed. And they're reminding people that they are on camera. Oh, this time they're on camera too. Not sure that's oil field thing next door with a beautiful statue. Beautiful. So here they have a deposit box. Little bench for the people. So it basically looks like the sidewalk was right up to the building here. On the side, it looked like it might be a little different. Sidewalk might be on the left, and their property might be on the right here. Just the same color, but if you look at the sidewalk bricks, it's different. So, just for health's sake, I'm gonna stick to what I'm sure is the sidewalk. And a debit green machine outside. Hi.
Help?
Nope.
No, you sure?
Yep.
Okay, I just thought maybe you were looking for something and I could help you. Okay,
Nope. Just
have a
working
good
on the
day.
story.
Have a good day.
You too. So St. Paul is known as a very good town with nice people. Never had problems with the cops here. Never had problems with anybody for filming. I mean, it could change, right? Things can change, and it only takes one person or two to change everything. I have my own rules when it comes to auditing. They're using the debit machine there. I will not film them using the debit machine. I don't film children. If I do a public building and there's a mental health facility or a facility about people for addiction and stuff, then I don't film. I'll film the building, but I won't film people going in and out. I know I've put out long videos in the past where there was minimal stuff happening and you guys didn't like that, so I'm gonna try to cut everything down. Now, them being nice to me does not mean they won't call the police on me, you know, it's the way of the world. There's a debit machine right in there. And like I said, there's a camera on the debit machine, and that seems to be it. I don't see any other camera on this building. According to the sign, you're watched, but you watch a debit machine and that's about it. Debit machine inside too, of course. They'll have a camera on it, but that looks like it's gonna be just that. Lions Park across the street looks nice too. They have nice little sculptures. There's a lot of I've seen art places and art buildings and art supplies. Seems to be a lot of art here in St. Paul. I know there's also a big French community. Guys, I guess that's gonna be it. I just one contact with an employee. She seemed very nice. So no, wait a minute. We have the popo. And the popo here. Like I said before, they can seem very nice all they want. And then call the police on you. How you doing? I'm what?
We've been receiving calls that you're filming people that's not at the bank. Why is that?
Can you see through these windows?
I'm sorry?
Can you see through these windows?
No, but people are saying that you're recording the ATM machine when they go on it.
Okay, first of all, it's one thing that I don't do. Second of all, even if I was recording people using the ATM, it's not illegal.
Well,
It's not illegal.
It's
It's all you want. It's not illegal.
No, but they are punching in their card in there. Their credit card, whatever it is, that they're putting in there. So you could be potentially recording their number, so that's illegal.
It's not a crime unless I put it online, their PIN number, or unless I fraudulently use the PIN number.
No, you're right.
So
You're right about that.
yeah.
But for the respect of the people that goes to the bank, it's scaring them. You understand that part, right?
Yeah.
Any reason why you're doing this?
I'm working on the story on the bank.
On the story for the bank.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Why they only have a 2.5 rating online?
I'm sorry, again, this engine's making...
Just
You mind
about.
if I move this side?
Yeah. Just about why they only have a 2.5 rating on the bank.
Oh, why they have a 2.5? That's what they have? 2.5?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
This particular bank or all the banks?
this particular bank right here.
What did you find out?
Well, from what I'm reading online, right now I'm just taking B-roll footage of the place. But
Yeah. If I can ask you something, right? This seems to be... Yes, I am. You seems to be a very reasonable person. So I'm asking you that, as a reasonable person, could you not film people going in or out? Like this lady, she's gonna be going in, right?
yeah.
Do you mind doing this? Like I said, you seems to be very reasonable to me, so...
Now I could record people that are out in public.
What's that?
I could record people that are out in public.
No, you're absolutely right. You can record anyone that's in the public. All I'm saying to you, ask for respect of the people. I'm not saying you're not allowed. Like, everybody that's on the street is allowed to be like, because on the street it's a public place, you can record. But as of respect for the people, because they don't like it. Nobody likes to be recorded.
No,
Like you're recording me right now. I don't like it, but what can I do?
there's nothing illegal. You're recording me right now, as you can see by the
That's
flashing
right.
light.
That's
So-
right. We are doing the same thing.
And what's your name and badge number?
JC Grayman
Wayman. Okay.
62124.
Okay.
You have it on camera. Do you have an ID by chance?
I don't give ID if I don't break the law.
That's because we are being called on you. We have to get your ID.
No,
Or
you
can
don't.
Just give me your name.
Nope.
You don't want to give me.
You
your
need reasonable grounds that I'm breaking the law to get ID in Canada.
name. That's correct. Are you a lawyer?
No, but I know my rights about the stuff that I do.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when we go to a court, we have the right to ask for people's ID.
You have the
That's
right
your
to ask all
That's
you
your
want.
Right. You don't have to give it.
I don't. She's going to be blocking half the road.
What's that?
She's going to be blocking half the road.
Sounds like it. Can I just get your first name? Just
No.
so I can talk to you.
Nope. Good.
No? No first name, not either? You don't want to provide me with anything?
I don't have to.
Just being reasonable.
Hmm?
I'm just being reasonable and asking you.
Yeah, you're allowed to ask all you want, but I don't have to ID if I don't create a crime.
How do you get this thing to move like that?
It's just,
Is it one of these things that don't check?
yeah,
Like just follow faces and stuff like that?
yep.
That's pretty cool.
Expensive little piece, but all worth it.
It is expensive as shit. Is it, was that from the 360 camera thing?
Nope. I don't have a 360. Those
No, I
are,
don't have a 360, but I know they make 360 stick.
yeah. Yeah. Those are much, much more expensive.
What's
Those are much, much more expensive.
It is. It's actually $400.
I don't want my stuff being,
So I just got here. What's going on? Were you recording people inside the bank?
I didn't go inside the bank.
Oh, you didn't go inside? Oh, okay.
I stay on public property all the time.
Okay. Because, well, you do know that there's, like, privacy, like, people are using their banking.
There's privacy inside the bank, which I cannot
Yes,
go inside the bank.
We just not.
Okay.
He's outside.
The information came in as you were recording people inside the bank.
Yeah. No, I don't go into
How
private
they
property.
construct the enjoyment of the property and the problem.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind, like I said, again, I told you, you seem to be a very reasonable person. If you can just avoid recording people, I know it's on the streets, I know you're loud, we all know that. But people don't feel comfortable, especially because you're wearing a mask, you're hiding
Yeah, it's
yourself.
pretty, like,
Like we keep getting calls because
suspicious that you're wearing a balaclava and it's 30 degrees outside, summer, sunglasses.
that's all it is. Like, we keep getting calls for that, and people don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not like all we are asking is avoid filming people if you don't mind. Is that reasonable for me to ask?
Not really,
Why not?
because this is public property.
I understand it's a public property, but I'm asking you out of respect for the people, not for me. I can care less. Let's put it this way: whether you're here or not here, Regarding, I'm not regarding, I can't care less. I'm just asking you for the respect of the people that goes in there who don't like that. That's all I'm saying. It's not good for me. Okay, make no difference to me. Whether you're recording me or you're recording you or you're recording people on the street. The people don't like it, that's all it is.
Yeah. But
And I'm asking you for the respect of these people. I know you're allowed. I get it.
because my rights don't stop where people start getting uncomfortable. I still have rights even though they're uncomfortable.
You do.
As they do
They don't have any reasonable
in the bank.
in the
No,
bank.
in the bank,
Yes.
it's not doing it.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go in the bank like that. That
No.
was the balaclava for sure.
No, and with
that
a
would get
cam-
you in trouble.
And with a camera, I can't go in
What's
private.
that?
I can't go in private property with my camera anyway.
No, that's right. That would get you in big trouble.
So that I know. But I never do anything illegal. Even though I've been arrested for doing this before, I never do anything illegal.
You've been arrested for that?
Yeah.
On the public property? Where was that?
Give me a second. Oh,
In another city.
In another town.
Yeah.
Where was that?
Oh, I'm not going to go into that, but in
What's
another, I'm not going to go into that, but into another town, I was arrested for not giving my ID while I was filming in public. Got arrested for assaulting.
You've been arrested for assault because of that. How did you get from that to assault?
Obstruction, not assault, for not giving my ID. So that's going to be an easy court case to win.
It is and it's not. I'll explain to you why. Okay? And you can agree and we can agree to disagree. And every police officer do their things differently. Right? We both can understand that part. When we are being called for someone, it doesn't matter what it is, for somebody that's doing something, as per our policy,
Yes, your policy.
yeah, which is giving us the right to deal with the situation and ask people's ID.
Yes.
The policy gives us the right to do that. And then if the person refuses to do this, some people will go, some police officer will go with obstruction. I get it. Some people will do it.
Yes, but your policy doesn't trump the law.
No,
So
yeah,
even if he went with his policy, he
That's-
still violated my rights. He
Yes,
violated
and-
he
yeah.
violated Section 7
Yeah.
of the Charter.
Potentially.
Now, potentially he did. There was
Yeah,
no
but
crime.
I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I was not in the situation where in your situation where you're. It's a whole different story too when you're just if you just wear no balaclava, you're just here as a normal person doing what you're doing, right?
I took my balaclava off when I was talking to the police there. I didn't have it.
But you're keeping it with me. You're not taking it off.
I was done recording. I was walking to my car, taking my stuff off. Well, someone got angry, called the police, and then whined, and then cried, and then I got arrested, which
You've dealt with the police here in Santo before?
never.
You've never dealt with the police?
No,
here?
and I audited your RCMP building.
What's that?
I audited your RCMP building last time I was in St. Paul.
The one there?
Yeah.
What's that?
Hmm?
Why?
I was working on a story on the RCMP, and there was a lot of stuff going on in the parking lot, but nobody bothered me.
Yeah, well, because people record us all the time. That's why. And we can care less. And what can we do anyway? We are recording you either. Also.
So, that's right, as long.
Anyway, where can we see your stories?
Hmm?
Where can I see your stories?
Online, usually.
Yeah. On what? Instagram?
No, usually,
I like to see it. I like to check it out.
usually I go with
Then I can hear you.
YouTube. I
If
have
I
a,
come closer, I just hear
yeah.
you.
I have YouTube. I have my website. I have
What's your YouTube channel?
TikTok. I had. You know what? You've been nice. You haven't tried to arrest me. I'll give you what it.
Oh, I'm not arresting you. Why would I arrest you? You're not doing it. What's your YouTube channel? I think I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, I've seen it. Is it just about the police?
Not just the police, but
You don't like the police? I guess.
I don't like the police that violate my rights. No.
Yeah, fair enough. But in general,
As long as they leave me alone, I don't
No, we're not.
Have a problem?
So, but what's your name, sir?
I'm not going to give that.
Well, you have to because you're engaging right now.
No, I don't have
Yes,
to.
you are because we have reason to suspect that you're engaging into suspicious activities that can lead to
Is suspicious activity a crime?
Because you might be recording.
Is suspicious activity a crime?
We have reason. That's why you're not being under arrest. You are being detained.
Yes.
Because we have reason to believe that you are engaging into suspicious criminal activities. You might be recording people leaving in and out of the bank with cash. You might be recording where they have.
Is that illegal?
Surveillance. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
As long as I'm on public property, I could film whoever I want.
Depending on what you're
No.
filming.
No, there's no depending. The law doesn't say depending. Section 2B of the charter doesn't say depending. It says I could film anything I want from public.
You can do it without the balaclava. That would be great.
If you have nothing to worry about, we just need to record your name, record what we saw, because you have to put yourself in our position. If someone gets drugs in 1 day or two, the person matches your description. Like
Then you could try to figure out who I am. Then you'll have reasonable
no, because
grounds.
now we have reasonable suspicion.
Reasonable
that you're
suspicion
engaging
of
in
a
criminal
crime.
activities.
That's the whole thing. Reasonable suspicion
Yes.
of a crime
Which recording people
is not a crime.
Personal, yes, but until we can determine that, we are allowed.
So my video froze here for a bit. So I'll put my body cam section of this interaction, and then we'll go back to my video of it.
That you are engaging into suspicious criminal activities. You might be recording people leaving in and out of the bank with cash. You might be recording where they have.
Is that illegal?
Surveillance. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
As long as I'm on public property, I could film whoever I want.
Depending on what you're
No.
filming.
No, there's no depending. The law doesn't say depending. Section 2B of the charter doesn't say depending. It says I could film anything I want from public. Reasonable suspicion
Yes.
of a crime
Which recording people
is not a crime.
Personal, yes, but until we can determine that, we are allowed to detain you to obtain your name. And
Your
if you have
policy,
nothing to worry about,
your policy
then
says
it's
you're allowed to
fine.
get my name.
Yes, name, date of birth.
Section 7 of the Charter of Canadian Charter of Rights says you need reasonable grounds that I've committed a crime.
To arrest you. I just
To
need
ID me.
suspicion.
I said I said when I'm done.
Oh, you just told me you know.
No, I said when I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
You're leaving, eh? You're leaving soon, right?
Oh yeah. Not gonna stay here all day. It's getting warm.
Oh,
So you're still gonna illegally ask for my ID?
What's that?
You're still gonna unlawfully ask for my ID?
I am not arresting you.
No, but you're unlawfully asking for my ID.
Yeah, I detained. It was someone else doing that, and you were observing that you would like the police to identify that man. So if there's further,
No, because I know the Charter of Rights. So
But you don't know the law.
I do know the law.
Because otherwise you would.
You
know
need
that
reasonable-
I'm lawfully placed to detain you to obtain your ID.
Okay, you're detaining me for what crime?
Because you are
Filming in
people
public.
coming in and out of the bank.
Doesn't matter.
Because I have suspicious ground to believe that you are.
You need
engaging
reasonable
to
grounds.
arrest you.
You need reasonable grounds that I'm committing a crime in
Do
order
you want to look
to.
up the criminal code right now of Canada?
I know the criminal code in
Okay,
Canada.
so which section? Which section?
Oh, I don't know the section, but I know you need
I
reasonable
thought
grounds.
you were like stating Charter Section 7 and
Yeah, Charter Section 7, Section 8, the ones that apply to what I'm doing. Section 2B, which apply. You can't just say, oh, I think you're going to be committing a crime later, so give me your ID. That doesn't work. Now, what she's looking for and probably found, and is the reason she changed her tactic, is that in Canada, if you're being lawfully detained for an investigation, the officer must have reasonable suspicion based on objective and articulable facts that you are connected to a particular crime. So she must have reasonable grounds that you committed a crime, like I've told her.
I just find it really suspicious that you are not willing to provide your information
Because I don't have to.
to, like, assist. But what is the purpose of all of this? You said, I wasn't there when you were explaining to my partner.
I'm doing a story about this bank and why it only has 2.5 stars for a rating.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty low.
Okay. And when people ask you what, did people ever like engage with you and ask you what you're doing?
Yeah,
Do you tell them?
yeah.
Okay, and what's their reaction?
Whatever they want to be. Some people are not happy, some people don't care. I've had compliments today. I've had,
You had compliments
oh yeah,
on what?
on the fact that I'm recording in public and like I'm allowed to do and
You are.
practicing
You are
my
allowed.
charter right.
You are allowed. It's just the whole scenario. If you see, if you look at it as the whole picture, it is like really suspicious.
Suspicious is not a crime.
It is not a crime, but if it leads to criminal activity, it is.
If it leads to criminal activity. You can't say, because you can go ahead and say that everything leads to criminal activity and I want everybody's ID.
Well, no, that would be lawful.
Well, this is not lawful either. So,
Okay, so you are planning on staying here?
not much longer, no?
No? Okay, well, let me go talk to my partner.
So they're trying everything to get my ID. Suspicion that could lead later on to a crime.
Thank you, sir. I have the information I need.
Okay. As you can see, blocking half the road when there's like sufficient parking. Now I noticed that my camera shut off halfway through. So hopefully, and I forgot to turn on my camera on my glasses, so hopefully my body cam caught the interaction. So by her reasoning alone, she can ask anybody for ID because suspicion can lead to a crime later on. I'll save you from the rest of the audit. All it was is me filming the police vehicle that the guy was in for 15 minutes. Um, I couldn't get what was on his computer on camera because it was too much of a glare, but I could see what he was looking at, and he was looking through um, different sections to see if there's anything they could get my ID on. I provided just enough information with my card, with my YouTube page, and everything like that, and that I was arrested before. Just enough information that if he does police work, he'll be able to figure out who I am, which I don't care if they do. Um, I really don't, because if they figure out who I am, then I can get body cam and that kind of stuff, which I have applied for to get the body cam information and all that. I'm just still waiting. Uh, a lot of times you can't get it through the RCMP because they don't like transparency. So let me know what you think of this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.